Hello there, channel members, friends, and followers from around the world. This is Q8 Pilot, your host for tonight's show. And today, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to be flying the Airbus by Fenix Simulations, the Airbus A320. That is, of course, aboard this Tunis Air service from Hamad Aboudiaf International Airport in Algeria, or Aljazair, as it is said in Arabic. Service to Carthage in Tunisia or Carthage in Tunis. That's again how it's said in Arabic. That's the Arabic pronunciation. But before we begin our live stream today, I want to welcome my very dear friend Rand Cooley. Welcome aboard, my friend. Thanks very much for being here. We have with us today also Joshua Randy Gallardo. Hello, my friend. Welcome aboard. Thank you for being a member of the channel. Appreciate you being here this evening. And we have with us today also Chicago Skyhawk. Now, this route, ladies and gentlemen, has been requested by so many of the channel followers to do a flight to or from Algeria and as well as Tunisia. So I decided to do this, and luckily enough, there is a real-world route aboard Tunis Air from Mohammed Boudiaf or Constantine in Algeria to Carthage in Tunisia. There's only one. I could actually find only this one flight for this route, and so it is a pleasure to be flying for the very first time in the history of the channel. From these two countries, from Algeria to Tunisia. We have also with us today Stan. Hello, my friend. Welcome aboard. Elise, welcome aboard, my friend. Glad to have you here with us. So both airport sceneries today are payware airports. They are available in chat command as usual. The airport isn't really much. I don't know, of course, how accurate this is. I know the Arabic is written properly, but other than that, I can't really attest to the accuracy of either airport. I did find the Carthage airport to be nicer in Tunisia, and the approach into Tunisia is just absolutely beautiful. So let's go ahead and hop into the cockpit and start setting things up. And the first thing we are going to do, we're going to head to the electronic flight bag. And welcome, Stefan. Hello, my friend. Welcome aboard. I'm doing very well. I hope you are the same. And let's head over here to the electronic flight bag, one of the best EFBs created for a flight sim add-on in I think so far this is the best one that I've seen. We're going to go to the Fenix and we're going to select the import of the SimBrief plan. Your plan is off luck. That's okay. All right, everything is good here. We're going to go to the ground services. GPU is on, the chocks are on, everything here is good. Let's go to mass and balance, and we're going to load the aircraft and say instant. And now we have everything here boarded. About 158 passengers are boarded with a final cargo of 3,692 kilograms and about 4,400 kilos of fuel. Excellent. So we are ready to start the cockpit preparation. So we're going to head over here to the overhead panel. We're going to turn on battery 1, battery 2, and we're going to turn on the external power. Cruise supply is on. Ground control is on. It's not turning on for some reason. All right. We're going to head over here, and hopefully we don't get more problems with the aircraft today. ADIRs are set to nav, and we're going to set the data to STS. And we're going to set this to 1. This will give us the time until alignment. Excellent. Why is this not coming on? I have no clue. All right, emergency lights are armed, and non-smoking and fasten seatbelt signs are on. And we're going to turn on the nav lights as well. We're going to go ahead and turn on the fuel pumps here as well. And we are good. Excellent. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to head over to the FMG, to the ATSU, and we're going to select the AOC menu. and we're going to then select flight init or initialization, and we're going to click on init or initialize data request. Let's enter that. We can cancel the master caution, and we're going to hit the B button. Let's see here. There we go. All right, so that's set. Excellent. All right, so we have today we are Tunis Air 611 service from Mohammed Abu Dhiaf in Algeria to Carthage in Tunisia. The alternative is DTNH, and the flight time today is approximately 34 minutes. Ehsan, hello, my friend. Welcome aboard. Sikada, hello, my friend. Welcome aboard. Glad to have you here with us. And we have also Alex. Hello, Alex. Welcome aboard. And thank you very much, Alex, by the way, for your great support over on Discord. You've been really great help to the community, so I really appreciate it very, very much. Thank you very much, sir, for all that you do for the community. I really appreciate it. All right. So we're going to head back here. We're going to go to received messages. We haven't received anything yet. So, all right. So we're expecting the load sheet. So we're just going to go to the init. We're going to say request init. And this will populate most of the information required for our flight. Hello there, Chris. Welcome aboard. Greetings from the office cube in Houston, Texas. Hello, Chris. I'll be in Houston, Texas very soon, Chris. I hope I can meet you there. All right. So we are Tunis Air 611. That's star 611. All right, so Tango Alpha Romeo 611, and we're going to put that here. And the cost index for the flight is 18, with a final cruise altitude of 25,000 feet. Yeah, very short flight. So 18 is, come on. All right, 18 is set, and the cruise altitude is 250. All right, that is now set. Excellent. We're going to scroll back a little bit here, and we are going to go to Iris Init. We're going to say align on reference, confirm the alignment, flight plan, and no, not flight plan yet. We're going to go here and enter the zero fuel and all that good stuff. So we're going to come here. And let's see, we have planned, so the zero fuel is 60.4. So we're going to say 60.4 and slash forward slash, that is 31.3, 31.3. All right, excellent. We're going to stick that here. Where is the fuel, though? The block fuel doesn't seem to be there, does it? It might be that. I'm not sure why it's different in this aircraft. Could be the settings, the particular settings of the aircraft. All right, so the fuel on board is 4.4. So let's put 4.4. Yeah, it's not there. Oh, it's right there. Fuel on board. Why is this looking a little different for me? Normally this comes at the very top. Not sure why. Anyway, we have the fuel on board, 4.42, and everything is set here. So we're going to go to our flight plan, and we... Ooh. All right, there we go. Departure. And we are going to be departing runway 31 today. And we're going to say insert. We're going to fly direct. So if we look at our flight plan here... let's see here. All right, so we're flying direct to Charlie Sierra Oscar, which is this one here, and arriving into Tunisia through the Tisri. So let's see if that's there already. I think it is. Tisri is there, and there is a discontinuity. So we're going to select the runway, which is runway 29er at Tunisia. So arrival runway ILS 29er. And there is no transition. Insert. And let's see what we get now. Looks like there are a few discontinuities that we need to clear, so we're going to clear this one first and insert. And let's see if we got any. That's good. All right, and let me go to flight plan here. That's easier. All right, so if we look, we don't have alignment yet, so we'll go to plan, and we'll increase the range a little bit. All right, so that is why we have this disco. So I'm just going to say clear and insert, and now we're going to fly direct to Charlie Sierra Oscar. Perfect. Hello, Trishal. Welcome aboard, my friend. Ronnie, welcome aboard, my friend. Glad to have you here with us this evening. Thank you very much, guys, for being here. I really, really appreciate it. And we have also Bye If You Boo Me. Hello, boy. How are you doing today? Stefan, hello, my friend. Welcome aboard. Glad to have you with us during this live stream. All right. So everything is set up here. So we're going to set this back to arc. And we'll wait for the alignment. In the meantime, we can... What is it saying? Ah. All right. We got rid of the message here. Let's set our altitude to 25,000 feet. 25,000. Oh. All right. Things are a bit strange today. I'm not sure why, but I'm just feeling a little bit of a lag there. All right. So everything here is good. External power. Let's go ahead and start the APU. APU master is switch is on, and we wait just a little bit for the APU doors to open, and then we go to start. All right, so we're starting the APU now. In the meantime, we can come and continue with the Mukdu. First, let me go to the menu, and let's see if the load sheet is now ready. AOC menu, and we're going to go to received messages. And there we have it, the load sheet. We're going to go ahead and accept that. Not sure what's going on with it today. Well, doesn't want to do it for some reason, so that's all right. Let's go back to the Mukdu. We're going to go to the FMGC, and we're going to go to the performance. All right, so from the performance, we can grab all our information from this page here. So we're going to go to landing performance. All right, and we are departing a runway. All right, let's just say sync the load sheet, and we're departing. Why is it not updating things here? It's really strange. And we don't seem to have runway 31, so I'm not sure why this is happening this way. But if we go to the, we have 31, but we don't have 31 there. Very strange. All right, well, the closest to 31 is 32. So yeah, we'll sync the weather. We'll put the packs on for takeoff, and we're going to say calculate. And now we have 135, 140, 140. All right, so we're going to go to the performance. 135, yeah, 135, 140, 140. All right, 135, 140. And 140. The transition altitude 6,300 here over at Algeria. Interestingly enough, the capital city of Algeria is Algeria, and the capital city of Tunisia is also Tunisia. Yeah. All right, I'm not sure what's going on here. Well, thanks, Rand, for taking care of it. We have Benny Simmer. Hello, my friend. Welcome aboard. Glad to have you here. And hey, Fred, has been a member with us for 3 months. Thank you very much, Fred, for your support. I appreciate it, my friend. Thank you. That's very kind of you. Good afternoon. We have with us DB Arosa 7 on Twitch. Welcome aboard, my friend. Glad to have you with us this evening. I hope you enjoy the show. All right, let's go ahead and take a look here at our flaps. One down is 0.3, so 1 and down 0.3, that's down 0.3 or 0.3 down, I think. That works. Excellent. And the flex temperature is currently 61. So we're going to flex to 61 degrees. Excellent. Flight plan. Now everything is set up for our flight, and we can come back here, and the APU is now available, ladies and gentlemen. APU bleed is on. External power is off. We're going to turn on our beacon light, and we are now ready for engine start. All instrumentation is set. Our flight plan is set. We're going to set this all the way to 10, and now we have some very funny things going on here. As you can see, this goes direct to CSO, and then from CSO, let me see if we can delete. I'm not sure what this is. Let me go ahead and clear that. I'm going to clear this one. And then we're going to clear the discontinuity. All right, there we go. Not allowed. Oh, all right, let's insert. All right, and now what I'm going to do is we're going to go clear. Remove that. Doesn't want us to. All right, so it won't let us. So we'll fly to CSO, and then we'll track the flight plan. That's fine. All right. We can always go direct after departure, so that's okay. All right, everything's looking good. All doors are closed, and the beacon lights are on, and we're ready for engine start now. Let's head over to Tunisia, ladies and gentlemen. MC Crewfish, thank you very much. I appreciate it, and I hope you enjoy the flight. Canada Airliner, welcome aboard, my friend. The capital of Algeria is called Algiers, Algezair. That is correct in Arabic. And the capital of Tunisia is called Tunis. That is correct. So it's Tunis. So the country is Tunis, and Tunis is also the capital city, and Algezair is the local pronunciation in Arabic, in classical Arabic, Aljazair, and Aljazair is also the capital city of Aljazair, the country, just like it is in Kuwait. So the capital city of Kuwait is Kuwait City, but for short, we say just Kuwait. No worries there, Via. Welcome aboard, my friend. Glad to have you with us. All right, let's go ahead and start our engines, and we're good to go. So the engine mode selector goes to start, and we'll wait here for the display. Everything here looks good. Let's go and start engine number 2. No need for pushback today. We're just going to go taxi straight to the end of runway 31. We'll make the turn then and depart. So no need for the pushback today. And as you can see, the engines aren't starting. All right. Not really sure what is going on today with the aircraft. Right, let me try this one more time. Let me turn this off. There is something definitely not, not right today. All right, let's go to engine mode selector. See, normally you wouldn't see N1 like that. Let me try to do this again. So it should be at 0. I have no clue what is going on. We might have to restart this whole thing, guys, because it is definitely acting up. I'm not sure what is going on. Let me take a look here. APU bleed is on. Everything here is good. Yeah, I really am not sure what's going on. All right, let me try engine 1. See if that works. Engine 1 works. All right, we'll start with engine 1 first and see if we can start engine 2. Not really sure why this is happening. Very, very strange. Long the tooth, thanks for being a subscriber of the channel. Appreciate it, my friend. PearlSoft DTA is a real copy of Tunis Carthage. Oh, is it? That's good to know, because that's exactly the software that I have. Is it because we have the external power still connected? That might be the case, actually. Let me go back here, and we're going to go to the ground power, ground services, and we're going to kill the GPU and the chocks, and that might be the reason. I don't know. Right, engine is available. Let's try engine number 2 now. And yay, engine number 2 is now coming up. Excellent. All right, auto brake to max and flaps 1 for departure, 0.3 down. That's about right. Arm the speed brakes. Excellent. And we'll just wait now for the engine to stabilize. Excellent. All right, everything is good to go, and last preparation here before we taxi is we can turn off the, all right, packs are good. APU bleed, actually let's turn off the engine mode selector to normal, and we can now turn off the APU bleed, APU master. We're going to turn the nose light to taxi. Runway turn-off lights are now on. And we are, ladies and gentlemen, ready to taxi. Let's go ahead and do the flight control check. Full up, full down, full left, full right, neutral, pedal, full left, full right, and neutral. Perfect. Everything is set for takeoff. We're going to release the parking brake and taxi to the runway. There we go. Parking brake is released. Let's go ahead and start our clock, and let's head over to the runway. Hello there, Mahmoud, my friend. Welcome. Which scenery are you using for Tunis? We are using the PearlSoft scenery for Tunis, and you can always consult the scenery by typing !scenery. Mahmoud, thank you very much for gifting 1 Q8 pilot membership, and whoever gets it, please make sure you thank Mahmoud for his generosity. Thank you, Mahmoud. Very kind of you, sir. Appreciate it. Right, here we go. We're going to enter the runway, so I'm going to go ahead and turn on the landing lights and strobe lights as well. There we go. Just overview a little bit, and we'll just taxi to the far end of the runway, make the turn, and then depart Algeria. Very nice terrain, by the way, over the entire route from Algeria to Tunisia. I personally haven't been to either one of these countries, and from what I hear, they're both very beautiful countries. And the actually flying in the sim it has proven to me that they have a very varied terrain. Both countries, they have a lot of green, they have some desert, they have some beautiful lakes, So very, very nice. You know, I think they're both very nice countries to visit. I think one of the channel members was recently in Tunisia, and he was telling me that he was actually having he was there for holidays. I think runway 29er, Mahmoud, is a very, very nice approach into the capital. So I think we're in for a very nice approach. The weather looks very calm and very nice, so I'm not expecting any problems there in terms of weather. If we look here at the weather real quick, here, this is the Mohammed Boudiaf 320 knot. Ooh, check that out. Few at 3,000. I don't see any of that here. Yeah, it doesn't seem like there are any clouds in the immediate vicinity here of the airport, so I think we're pretty much good to go. And that's the turn where we can make the turn and align the aircraft with the runway. All right, perfect. Looking good. Excellent. Right, folks, we are lining up runway 31 for departure. All right, well, clear for takeoff. We're just going to do the config here, the takeoff test, and we're pretty much good to go. So let's go ahead and take it to 50%. Wait for the engine to stabilize. Manflex, SRS, and runway. $80 knots, check. V1, rotate. Positive rate of climb, gears going up. We're going to begin our turn. Just look at the beautiful scenery here as we depart Algeria. Track the flaps. Thrust climb is set. Just look at the beautiful scenery here as we depart. TCAS. Right, and autopilot 1 is engaged. We're going to set our range here to 40 nautical miles. Let's take a look at some external views. Just look at that, guys. What beautiful terrain here at the Mohammed Boudiaf Airport and the vicinity around the airport. Predicted wind shear is off. Well, I don't think it works in this aircraft, so we'll turn it on in a minute, but it actually doesn't work. So with the Phoenix, but just this scenery is very, very nice indeed. This is, by the way, default, so there's nothing. All right, so QNH is a standard on both sides. Come on. All right, there we go. It's flying to, it's making the turn to intercept CSO, the Charlie Sierra Oscar. What a beautiful sight here. Very, very nice indeed. Right, we're approaching 10,000 feet. So we're going to turn off our landing lights. And runway turn off lights. And the rest can, alright, we can release the passengers and cabin crew as well. I also hear the food is good. Without a doubt. By the way, I'll tell you guys one thing. In the Arab world, in the Middle East, you will appreciate the food there is very delicious. And there is a lot of variety of different dishes. The kind of spices used in Middle Eastern cuisine is absolutely succulent. And it really makes the food really very, very delicious. So, right, here we go, and we are now on our flight plan, 12,000 feet for 25,000. We can make this 40. There we go. And we should... All right, perfect. Everything's looking good. Let's switch to the external view real quick. Absolutely gorgeous. I think we're seeing what the METAR has told us that we'd see, a few clouds in the vicinity, so I think we can see those now. Right, so we are on our way to Tunisia, or Tunis. Oh, Kuwait pilot is not wrong. I live in Kuwait for 5 years, and the cuisine is amazing. Yeah, the bear, I'll tell you. Hey, Osama Mohammed, welcome aboard, my friend. My school, there is a bunch of Saudis in the petroleum engineering program who host dinner nights all the time, can confirm food from the Arab world is outstanding. Thank you for the confirmation. I appreciate it. Yeah, it is. It is really very, very good. Rashid Yassin, hello, my friend. Welcome aboard. I can confirm that Algeria really is gorgeous. I can tell just from the sim that it is gorgeous. So yeah. It's just really beautiful, and I love mountains, and it sure does have a lot of mountains. My mom used to live in Riyadh, and she said that one thing she hated was the driver, and there wasn't much East Asian food because that's where she's from. Oh, I see. Count Vaughn, hello, my friend. It's indeed delicious. All this talk is making me hungry. You know, I'll tell you, here in Kuwait, there is a company kind of like the Amazon of the food industry. It's called Talabat. Talabat means orders in English. Talabat is an app where all the restaurants sign up, and you can order from any restaurant you want, from McDonald's, Pizza Hut, any restaurant in the country of the, I don't know, 100,000 billion restaurants that we have here. But you can order from this app anything you want, and they'll deliver it to your doorstep. And it makes it very easy to try different foods. So yeah, it does. Talking about food makes you hungry. That's for sure. Mr. Talal El Hadri. Hello, my friend. I use Talabat all the time. Yay! Kind of like Uber Eats. That's exactly right. Yeah, Randy. That is exactly right. Yes. It does sound like Uber Eats. It's kind of the same concept. Yeah. So, so I hope that, I hope that someday, I can meet with you guys, any of you, and treat you to a nice dish of, authentic Kuwaiti food. I personally like to cook, by the way, something probably I haven't shared with you guys here on the channel. But yeah, I like to cook. That's something I enjoy doing. Hello Twitch, we have GFS 66 EXP. Hello my friend, welcome aboard. Talabat is owned by a German umbrella corporation. They have localized brands in various markets, Talabat being them. That is correct, yes. That is absolutely correct. It was sold by a young entrepreneur, a Kuwaiti entrepreneur, and he sold it for a huge amount of money. I think some 20 million KD. That's about $65 million. I think that's what he sold it for. It was one of the biggest trade deals in the country when he sold it. So a guy by the name of Mohammed Jafar is the person who used to own Talabat. It started actually as a very small project, and then it just grew and became really big. All right. Oh, I could go for some capsa right now. How's GSX? GSX is actually pretty good. Unfortunately, it does not work at the departure airport. Because all the parking spots there are too small for the aircraft. So we'll use it fully once we land over in Tunisia. But I personally love GSX. I think it's an excellent ground handling add-on for Microsoft Flight Simulator. What is it complaining about here? ATC transponder. That's because there we go. Now it's good. And the ground spoilers, we can disarm them, and we are good. All right. So not very long before we hit top of descent. So I'm going to go to performance here, and 2 nautical miles for top of climb, which is 25,000 feet, and then it would be our descent towards Tunisia. Just guys, look at the beautiful scenery here. Let me switch to the outside view. Look at that. What beautiful terrain in Algeria. Just gorgeous. Alright, so if we come here and take a look, you can see already it says enter destination information. 77 nautical miles for top of descent. A very short... I bet Q8 will cook it for us one day. Absolutely. Absolutely. Anytime you want. Also, have you seen through the new E-Jet, will you release a video of them? Yes, definitely GFS 66. I will definitely do that as soon as it is released. I believe it is released today, isn't it? Yeah, so I'm going to definitely go for the early access right after this stream, and definitely share my thoughts with you guys. Let's go ahead and go to the plan here so that I don't keep bringing Volanta up. And we are going to load the SimBrief plan here real quick and take a look at the weather information. All right, so the weather at Carthage is 290.10, altimeter 1023. All right, so we're going to come here to performance. We're going to go to the next phase, and we're going to enter 1023. Enter that here. The current temperature is at Carthage 15 degrees Celsius. Ooh, very pleasant. All right, 15 Celsius. And the wind is, let's see, 290.10. Ooh, 290.10. And then transition altitude 6,000. And guys, if we look here, 260 verbots through 20, scattered 2600. Yeah. All right, that's fine. That's fine. We can manage that. Not a big deal. All right, and the initial approach altitude over in at our destination is going to be looks like 3,000 feet. So we're going to set 3,000 here. We're going to reset the MCP altitude to 3,000 feet. And 3,000 is now set. Excellent. Everything is looking perfect now. All right, Sikata, I wish you a very good night. It is released for 35 pounds. Not a bad price for everything that I've heard about it. And so I'm definitely going to go ahead and grab it immediately. Is it available, GFS, is it available on the marketplace, or is it available through Sim Market or their own website? Do you know where they're selling it? Airsoft, no marketplace. Gotcha. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Right, folks, let's take a quick look at the outside before we reach the top of descent. But first, let's take a look at some wing views here. Just look at the beautiful wings of the of this aircraft, the Fenix A320. Look at. That's really, really nice. And there you go. The beautiful terrain over in Algeria and Tunisia is just really breathtaking. Very, very nice. Two countries you probably should put on your bucket list to visit. All right. If we look here, we are about 48 nautical miles from top descent. I love those short hops. This is my, preferred way. Way too expensive though, $40. I think it depends. I can't say whether it's expensive or not until I have properly and duly reviewed it and taken a look at everything that they've done. Of course, noting that it's early access, and yeah. Next video or streaming B737NG. That is correct. Yes, we're going to be streaming in X-Plane. No, Talal, I do not know that person. Early access, yeah. I'll give you guys my honest thoughts as always once I have put my hands on it. So, yeah, I don't like to jump the gun and say that it's expensive or that it's not expensive, but we'll see. Have you seen the video of the 7th NG driver about those E-jets? No, I haven't, Randy. And I will tell you one thing, Randy. Very, very important in content creation. I normally don't watch anyone's review at all before I do my own. And the reason is I don't want my judgment to be cluttered by someone else's thoughts. And I'm human, and I can sometimes get influenced. So when I do the first time review of any aircraft, I'd like to do it on my own account. I have developed my own methodology for reviewing add-ons. I have my own standards for how I rate them, and I think over the years I have been more than fair in how I approach the review of add-ons. So normally I don't listen to anyone. I don't read anything other than the aircraft manual before I do my reviews. I give you my honest opinion and thoughts. Then I compare whatever I said to others. And sometimes, almost all the time, I'm pretty fair, I think. And I think there were very few occasions where I was completely off, like recommending something that was, not liked by many, or, criticizing something too much where people, liked it or they vouched for it. But those were very, very rare occasions. So that's normally my approach. Fair warning, Algeria is not the easiest place to visit. Visas can be difficult, and it's difficult to access your money, so cash is king. Only you can't officially bring more than 350 euros. That's nothing. Wow. That's a good philosophy. Thank you very much. Interesting story. Yeah. See, what happens most of the time when you listen to this guy, there is something in human psychology. If any of you guys studied psychology, there is something called the conformity law. The conformity law, they did experiments. They brought a subject and they brought 10 people. Those 10 people, of course, were part of the experiment. There's only one subject. And they brought two guys. One is really tall and the other one is really short. Then they brought the subject into the group and they asked the group, who do you think is the taller person? And they all pointed at the shorter guy and they said that he's the taller one of the two. And the subject he knew deep down that they were all wrong, but he kind of went along with them. And in psychology, that's called the conformity law. So I make sure that I don't fall I don't fall into the trap of the conformity law. So I don't go and listen. Maybe everybody's saying that it's bad, so I'm going to go and say it's bad because, I'm like I said, I'm human and I will get affected by, what I hear, what I see from others. And so I make sure that that is kept under wraps until I have the chance to complete my review and my full assessment. Right, we are almost at top of descent. TD in 9 nautical miles. We'll be in Tunisia very soon. And ladies and gentlemen, have a look at this beautiful terrain here in Tunisian airspace. That looks absolutely gorgeous. I love the mountains. Well, I look forward to your thoughts, and I look forward to giving you my thoughts without a doubt. Yeah, it's been really fun, really reading a little bit about Algeria and Tunisia, and just how I know very little about those two countries. I know my dad has been to Tunisia many years ago. We have very few Tunisians in Kuwait. I'm not sure why that is, but yeah, they're very few. Maybe one day I'll visit Tunisia. We'll see. Alright, all's looking good here. And we're going to begin the descent just now, ladies and gentlemen. 1 nautical mile, so let's go ahead and initiate descent. Open descent? No, we want a nav descent. That's better. Alright, there we go. Nav descent. And the aircraft has begun the descent. Once more drag, obviously to reduce the speed. That's okay. We can set that to half. And that should help us reduce our speed. 26 minutes into the flight, and we are already descending towards Carthage. Yeah, the terrain is just really beautiful. Here, just look at that. Wow. The vids of the 737NG driver were a bit over the top. He made some valid points, but how port rate them points, but how for them in the first second bit was over exaggerated. The third was very toned down. Great flick videos. Well, at least it's just coming to Carthage time instead of Rome. Yeah, Stefan. Yeah, I agree with you there for sure. You know, guys, I think there is something up today with the sim. Maybe it's the internet, maybe it's the latest NVIDIA driver. Not sure, but something is not exactly right today. Can't put my hands on it, but yeah. All right, let me extend the speed brakes a little more. And if we look here, looks like there is a turn, and then we come here to the runway. All right, I think we're good now. Perfect. See, there is a lag between what I'm doing and what's happening, and I'm not exactly sure why. Well, at least it's just, yeah. I'm not sure, Brandon, really, not exactly sure. My MSF settings were reset recently, not sure why. Yeah, there is something not exactly right. I just can feel it. Look at that, though. I mean, this looks really nice, guys. Flying over Tunisia and Algeria is really, you know, it makes me kind of, you know, think, why haven't I ever flown in this part of the world before? But the good thing is we are flying now, so that's cool. Yeah. Let's see. I agree. I resolved to do more flying in Africa in 2023 and have been doing a lot out of Morocco lately. Yeah, Morocco is another very nice destination to fly on. MySpeed started throttling MSFS recently. Was getting 1 to 2 megabits download when reinstalling MSFS. When I connected VPN, it went up to 90. I'm not having any issues with the internet per se. The download and upload speeds are very good. Now, Microsoft Flight Simulator, that's one of actually the drawbacks, is that you need a constantly very, very healthy internet connection to be able to fly. Even if you're flying, you know, without any multiplayer, you still need, you know, something above 25 to 30 megabytes or megabits per second to be able to enjoy a, you know, healthy and smooth live stream or gameplay, even if you're not live streaming. Now, when you're live streaming like I am now, then you need an upload speed that is very good as well. So yeah, you should use CPDLC on Fenix. Works great. All right. Thanks very much, GFS 66. I will definitely heed your advice the next time we fly the Fenix. I do have an account with the Hoopy login. I do have it, yeah. So, yeah. So we'll try it next time. For sure. Tell you guys, this is a rather, you know, beautiful approach into Tunisia. I really like it a lot. The terrain is just really breathtaking. Right, let me extend the speed brakes here a little bit so we can reduce our speed. We're approaching 10,000 feet. So let's go ahead and turn on our landing lights. And runway turn off lights. Taxi lights. We're gonna also fasten seatbelt and non-smoking signs are now on. And it's a good thing we extended the brakes so we can decelerate the aircraft to 250 knots, the maximum allowed speed, below 10,000 feet. And we are good there. Right, we can disarm the speed brakes now. We're almost at our destination now. And this looks very, very nice indeed. So we're going to make the turn and come back. And the approach at runway 29er should be very nice. So all right, we are at 900,000 for 3,000, 6,000 feet to go. And here is a look at the outside. Just really a sensational view of Tunisia. Here's a wing view for you guys. I believe that's the airport to our left. All right, let's go to 20 nautical mile range, and we're going to turn on the landing system on both sides. What an approach. Just really lovely. Hopefully I'll remember to turn on the flight control replay. Sean, George, hello, my friend. Welcome aboard. Glad to have you with us this evening. You're just in time for our landing. Welcome aboard, my friend. By the way, guys, I am going very soon, coming on the channel is a full review of the reality expansion pack for the Cirrus SR22, the default Laminar SR22. There is an expansion pack by the reality by Simcoders, and I'm going to be doing a full review of that very soon on the channel. And of course, the E-Jet is another thing now that it has been released. All right, I can set the. There we go. 124 and 124. Excellent. Transition altitude in Tunisia is 6,000 feet. And we are now looking good. Constantine is always scary to land at. Been there a couple of times. The terrain really plays with the wind there. I'm pretty sure, yeah. Alrighty. Let's bring the terrain on the display. We're going to go to 10 nautical miles. And for the range, do we have any restrictions there? We do have a restriction. So, you know what? Let me do 4,000. We'll leave it at 4,000 for a while. I just don't know what is there on this cloud here. Right, speed check, flaps 1. Right, here's the turn. And hopefully I will remember to turn on FCR. Right, that's 3,000. That's our turn back towards the airport. What a beautiful view. All right, and we're going to go to 3,000. Speed check, flaps 2. This is going to be a really nice approach. Right, we're looking good. And I'm going to go ahead and start recording our approach, FCR. We are connected. Let's record. And we'll call this... what do we call it? Perfect. We are recording now, so we can remove that. That is recording. Okay, good. Let's remove that. And at this point, we're going to select gear down. Right, speed brake to auto brake to medium, and the speed brakes are now armed. Approach. Localizer captured. Speed check, flaps 3. Glide slope is active. And we have the runway in sight, ladies and gentlemen. We are cleared to land, runway 29er. Just flying, you know, from water to land, it just makes all the approaches extra fun. We're looking good. Hi Q8, the information bar at the top of the screen is from Volanta, the latest version. Yes, I'm using the payware version, Osama. Speed check, flaps full. Looks like there's an aircraft on the runway departing just now. Hello, Tunisia. Just look at that. Look at the beautiful scenery here as we approach the airport. Right, we're approaching 1,000. All right, 1,000. And my aircraft. Definitely some wind here.
$500. $100.
Flight slope.
40, 30, 20, retard. 10, 5.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Carthage in Tunisia. Reversers out, 80 knots, and manual braking. And we have made it safely. Thank you very much, Rand. Appreciate it, my friend. Yeah, we've made it safely here. And it was definitely a fun approach into this airport in Tunisia. Very nice. We'll take the next taxiway. There are a few aircraft on this side as well, but it looks like this is the main terminal, so we're just going to go over there. There we go. And from what I hear from you guys is that this Pearl soft rendition of the airport is spot on and that it's very accurate. Again, if you are, thank you very much, Sam. I appreciate it. So yeah, if you want to fly, this is probably one scenery that I recommend. It's really done very well as far as, you know, the buildings and all that. But we have actually somebody who is vouching for the accuracy of the airport, and he's actually telling us that the airport, the Pearl soft rendition of Carthage is spot on. So I'm very pleased that we have somebody who can confirm that the airport is spot on. So you guys can buy it with confidence if that's what you choose to do. I'm not sure where we can park the aircraft. Matar Tunis Carthage. That's what it says there in Arabic. D Tunis. Is this French, guys? I think it might be. As French is widely spoken in Tunisia, Algeria, Morocco. So, yeah. Right, here we are. We're going to bring the aircraft to a complete stop here. Looks like that's the position. What do I do? All right, let's go there. Looks like there's one there, so we'll just take that one. Yeah, that was my bad. There's another Tunis Air parked right there. Really nice airport. All right, so before we actually turn off our engines, what we'll do is we will do the replay. Right, here we go. And parking brake is set. Let's go ahead and bring up our flight control replay. And we'll stop the recording here. Excellent. And now we can load. So we're going to load our DT, this file here, open. All right, we have the file, and now we can play the file. All right, there we go. Let's remove that. And there we go. Actually, that's a little too much, so let me bring this back again. I think that's cool. All right, there we go. I really like this a lot. We'll take a look at the airport in just a minute here. Just look at that, guys. Just how beautiful the scenery is as we approach the airport. Not sure why this is deployed. We'll probably do one more replay. I just love the scenery. Looks fantastic. Some glitches there by flight control replay. And there you have it. We're going to bring it back just a little bit here. Just right before the landing. And we're going to do a wing view. Little late there on deploying the reversers, but just check it out. Look how nice it is. Yeah. Yeah, what do you guys think? It was pretty cool, huh? All right, so here's what we're gonna do. We are going to come here and we're going to say forward just right before we stop there. And what I'm going to do is we'll kill the flight controller replay. There we go. And we can kill the engines. And now I can show you a little bit more on... Oops. I'll show you more on this airport since a lot of you guys are saying that it is very accurate. So here, let's take a look at Carthage in Tunisia. The airport is actually very nice. I like those buildings. And the airport is pretty cool. It's got a lot of parking positions without a doubt. And that's Tunisia, ladies and gentlemen, for you. Yeah. Very, very beautiful approach from whichever runway you arrive at. Looks really, really good. And again, the guys from Tunisia can confirm whether this is, you know, accurate or to live rendition of the... It looks like there's some sort of a entertainment city here, some aqua park or something of that nature, which looks really cool. And beautiful country. Yeah, I must put it in the bucket list to visit it someday, because it does look sensational. And it was really a fun stream. I want to thank everyone who's asked me to stream this route, a very nice route. And it's been quite fun. Well, folks, this pretty much brings us to the conclusion of our live stream today. Tune in to the channel. Make sure you hit the bell notification so that you are notified of my upcoming reviews of the E-Jets 175 as well as the Reality Expansion Pack for the Laminar Research Default SR22, plus many other guides, tutorials, streams coming right here on the Q8 Pilot channel. I want to thank you all for being with me this evening. It's been a lot of fun, and I hope that you've enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed streaming it for you. Until next time, please take care of yourselves and each other, and I will see you all very soon. Stay safe, and bye-bye for now.